Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Denise and I am the owner of The Untamed Thread, which is an online resale business. I sell clothing, shoes, and handbags for women and men. If you are interested in seeing anything that I have available in my stores, I will leave all the links below in the description. I sell on Shopify, eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. If you shop in my Shopify store and use code YouTube30 at checkout, you will receive 30% off your entire order. And I offer free shipping for orders $45 or more. If you are new to my channel, welcome and thank you so much for finding me today. And then if you are returning, thank you for coming back and supporting my channel. I greatly appreciate it. My channel is dedicated to my reselling business. So I do unboxings, I do thrift hauls, bins hauls, I do what solds. And today I am doing a recap of a consignment bag that I sent into Crossroads. So if you would like to see what I sent in, what they bought, did I make a profit, stay tuned. So a while back, I think I talked about how I'd ordered a bag or a kit from Crossroads. So I don't have any Crossroads buy-sell trade stores in my area. I think the closest one to me is Chicago. And I saw another YouTuber talking about how they had used Crossroads to send in some stale inventory. So I thought I would try to do the same. And especially because they take men's clothes. I don't have a lot of places to take men's clothes if I don't sell them. I can't send them to ThredUp. The only buy-sell trade store I have that takes men's clothes is Plato's Closet. So if I have more mature items or dress pants, button-down shirts, things like that, they typically will not take them. So I thought this might be a good option. So what I'm going to do is just give you a little overview of kind of what the process was like. And then I will go through how many pieces I sent in, what they bought, and then kind of do all the numbers at the end and then kind of tell you what I'm doing next. All right, so I'm going to put up a little screenshot here and show you just kind of on their website. If you go to the Crossroads website, there is an option where it says sell to us. And I think they have 4 different options. So you can take clothes in and get cash or store credit. You can do all kinds of other things, I guess, I don't know. But they do have mail-in bags now. So I ordered a bag and you, just a note that if you want cash payout or are looking for the cash payout, which I'm guessing if you're sending a bag that you are, they do require that you have a Zelle account. So that's how they end up paying you. So I have one through my bank and it's not a problem. So you just have to send up a Zelle account. So you request the bag and then they send it to you. And I think the only option is to use their bag. I was only able to get one and I thought that was because maybe I was a new seller. But I recently ordered another one and I only had the option of choosing one bag. So I guess it just depends on how much inventory they have. I think the other YouTuber that I watched, which is, oh yeah, Rachie, I think is the name of her channel. Rachel, she's a great YouTuber. So if you want to go check her out, go ahead and do that. She's helped me quite a bit in my resale business, so I appreciate it. But I think she was able to order more than one at a time. So maybe just at that point, they were looking for more inventory. So I ordered the bag and I got it very quickly, probably within a week. And the bag wasn't as big as I would have liked it to be. So I didn't get to put as much in there as I really wanted. So I sent in a total of 14 pieces and it was a mix of men's and women's. That was all I could fit in the bag. I sent in a lot of new with tags pieces. Hopefully they would take those. The one thing I did not do, which I think for a lot of buy-sell trade stores, which is worth doing, is finding if they have a date tag in the item and then cutting out the date if it's past like 2 or 3 years. I did not do that. I don't know if that helped or hurted with them taking some pieces, but I'll just be cognizant next time to probably do that. Sometimes I just send it in anyway, just kind of crossing my fingers. Let's see what else. The other thing is that I did not notice it's a UPS label. So I took it to the UPS store. I didn't notice until I got to UPS that it said 6 pounds on it, on the label. I knew that bag was over 6 pounds. So I was like, shoot. So I took it up. She put it on the scale. She scanned it. She gave me a receipt. She didn't say anything, but the scale said it was 13 point some pounds. So it got to Crossroads, though. I would say it arrived within several days of me sending it in. And then they acknowledged that they got my bag, just reminded me that I need a Zelle account to pay out. And if they have an issue with finding my account or not being able to link the payment to my Zelle account, they're going to charge you, I think, an extra 75 cents in processing or something like that. So I'm not sure what happens if they can't find your account or you don't have an account. It should be linked to your email or your phone number. All right, so I'm going to go over and I'm going to show you everything that they took. I'll put up a little screenshot here just so you kind of get an idea of maybe what they're looking for. And I know that changes with buy, sell, trade stores, but at least maybe some of the brands and the condition. And then I will go through what I made from there. And the next thing I'll do is then pop up the things that they did not take, just so you have an idea about that too. And then, all right, let's just get started, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to give you two numbers when I give you the numbers, because on the slip, they had what they paid you out in cash, and then they also had what they would pay out if you traded it in. So there's two different numbers. Obviously, if you do a trade-in, they give you more of a credit. The other thing is that they do send you, once they pay you out, they do send you a little PDF. They must take a screenshot or something of everything that you sold, and then everything that they took, that they paid you out for, and then the price. So that's really nice because you have an itemized list of the things that they took and the things that they didn't take, which is why I can tell you exactly what they took and didn't take today. All right, so I'm going to go from the least profitable to most profitable piece. The first is this Haywick knitwear 100% lamb's wool crew neck sweater in a size medium. When I found this at the bins originally, probably 2 years ago, I was so excited. This is a pretty high-end brand, and it was in like brand new condition, and it just sat and sat and sat and sat and sat. So I thought I would send it in. And they did take it. So my cost of goods on this was $1.15. I got this from the bins. I sold this for $7 cash. So if I would have traded it in, they would have given me $12.60. So almost double of what they would pay you in cash. So my total profit on that piece was $5.85. The next was this New With Tags Ministry of Supply wool blend oversized fusion terry cardigan sweatshirt in a size small. This came from, I think, a Boutique by the Box or Helpsy Source. Again, a couple years ago, I bought Ministry of Supply when it was all the rage, and it just kind of all sat there. But they took this and they gave me, so I paid, actually my cost of goods was high on this because it was a brand new kind of hot brand mystery box. So my cost of goods was $12.85. They paid me $8.12. So I obviously took a loss on this, but at least recouped some money. And then if I would have traded it in, it would have been $14.62. So I actually took a loss on this of $4.73. So obviously I'm not going highest profit to least. I think I'm going from highest payout price. Okay, that's what I'm doing, sorry. Okay, the next was this New With Tags Kate Spade Fit and Flare jewel embellished knit dress in a size extra small. I actually spent $10.73 on this and cost of goods. So I thought brand new Kate Spade, it would sell well. It had one little rhinestone that was missing out of the, so the collar you can see has like rhinestones all the way around the collar. There was one missing in the back by the zipper. So I didn't think that was a huge deal. One, you could replace it if you're handy or crafty. And then second, it's in the back. So if your hair's down or anything like that, no one would ever see it. But they paid me out $13.12. So my profit was $2.39. If I would have traded it in, I would have received $16.88. Next was this new tags. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Iowa Soles Malibu Kimmy Chiffon Floral Maxi Dress in a size extra small. So if you had seen some previous sold videos, I actually sold this on my website and it was returned. So the person just said it didn't look good on them. So I take returns on my website. So that was fine. I had this forever as well. I sourced this, I think, from the Real actually. This was a pretty high-end brand. I think the MSRP on this was over $200, maybe $300, and the tag was still on there. So I paid $11.25 cost of goods. Crossroads paid me $14.87, so I actually had a profit of $3.62. And had I traded it in, I would have received $19.12. And then the last thing that they took, I lied. I have two more that they took. Oh gosh. All right, I missed a whole two pieces, but I'll get back to those in a minute. I'm just a mess today. All right, next is this Escada Wool Blend Pinstripe Wide Leg Pant in a size 8. I believe I found these at the bins. I paid $1.24 for them. Crossroads actually paid me $22.75 for these. So my profit was $21.51. And then had I took a trade in, they would have paid me $29.25. All right, two more pieces. So I think you know that I talked about buying the New Tags Untuck It mystery box or liquidation box. And I believe that was 40 pieces, and I'm just slowly moving those. So I thought I'd send some of those in. I actually sent in 3 shirts, and I sent in different, patterns. So I didn't send the same patterns or the same size, but for some reason they only took 2. So maybe they thought it was too many. Just know for next time I might send in a couple more. But they took this Kalina gingham print long sleeve button down shirt in a size 10. Now I paid $4.90 for each of these. Crossroads paid me $5.62, so I made a 72-cent profit. Had I traded it in, they would have given me $10.12. So more than double, of what they gave me for a cash payout. And then another Untuck It. This is the Marseille Peach Gingham Print Long Sleeve Button Down Shirt in a size 0. Again, they gave me $5.62 for this, so 72-cent profit. And again, they would have given me $10.12 had I traded it in. All right, so that is everything that they took. I'll show you what they did not take. The first was this Garnet Hill cowl neck striped sweatshirt in a size medium. My guess this was probably just an older style, so they did not take it. Now, I did not request the items back that they did not take. I just asked them to donate them. I was not going to pay to have them sent back. These have been sitting here forever, so it's just a donate. All right, next was this Michael Kors Mixed Media Zip Front Bomber Jacket in a size medium. This was a men's piece. I am really surprised. Again, maybe, I don't think it was the brand. Maybe it was just the style, or maybe the date tag was in there. It's probably an older date, but that did not sell. And then this next was this, I was surprised they did not take this. New Tags Belfield Quilted Bomber Jacket in a size medium. Again, this was a men's. Now, I've had it for several years, so maybe it's an older style, but this is an expensive brand, and it was New Tags, but they did not take it. Next, they did not take this New Tags Universal Standard Side Cinch Keyhole Blouse. This is in a size 18-20 or a size medium and a plus size. Again, surprised they did not take this. Universal Standard is not a cheap brand. And again, New Tags, but they didn't take that. They didn't take this Untuck It Beleza Gingham Print Long Sleeve Button Down Shirt in a size 12. They did not take this Pearl Georgina Chapman Floral Lace Overlay Peplum Blouse. Now, again, my guess is this might be an older style, but they did not take that. I also sent in the Spider Active Pro Web dot print jogger pants in a size medium. These were a men's. I don't know if they take that brand. It's not a, I thought I'd just try, but they did not take them. Those were a men's. So those were the ones that they did not take. And then let me go over my numbers quickly. So my total cost of goods for everything that I sent in was $81.13. My total payout, cash payout from Crossroads was $77.10. So I actually lost $4.03. Now that said, I would just say I got my money back for everything, which is better than just donating and taking a loss on everything. So that actually worked out pretty well for me. I got more than maybe what I expected. The average sale price from them was $5.51, which from a buy-sell trade perspective is usually a bit higher than what I would get like at a Clothes Mentor or definitely a Plato's. So that's good to know. And then just a quick, if I had traded these in instead of taking the cash payout, if I had a Crossroads near me, they would have given me $112.71, and then I would have made a profit of $31.58. So that is it. And let me know what you think. Have you done this before? Have you ordered clean out bags from Crossroads and sent them in? If you have you done well with that? For me, I think it's going to be a great option, especially for men's clothing. And then maybe some of these a little bit higher end new with tags pieces that maybe just I can't move for some reason, that I would go ahead and send into them. So in the last week or so, I think I received an email from them that they were looking for men's winter clothes. So I ordered another bag because I have plenty of men's clothes to send in. So I have a list of things that I'm already going to pull and send in. Hopefully they all fit in the bag, but I think I have too much listed. The bag isn't at that big, but we'll see what happens. All right, so that is it. And once I go through the process again and get the bag that I send in now to them, I will come back and do another update for you and see how I did on that one. But thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.